What's going on, world? AJ here, and welcome to a brand new episode of AJ Tech. And today on the show, we are going to take a look at connectivity between two laptops. I've got my HP laptop sitting right here on my desk, and I have an old Gateway laptop, running Windows XP. It's going to be nice. All right. So we'll play around with that in a separate episode, of course, to kind of go over Windows XP, see if we can still navigate it and hack it and all that good stuff. But today we're just going to test connectivity using ping, using command prompt, using an unmanaged switch, just to showcase connectivity between two devices. Sit back, relax, take some notes. This is basically networking 101 right here on how to communicate between two devices. Let's go. All right, so we got two camera angles going on. We got the desktop over here with the webcam that I've been recording on for AJ Tech shows typically, or any other shows. And then I got my iPhone 16 Pro Max sitting here on a tripod stand, looking at both laptops that we're going to be experimenting on here. We got the HP laptop. We've got the XP laptop over here. And I need to make sure that we got my IP addresses, which I do have written down, but we're going to show you how to obtain your IP address as well. I'm going to clear the screen. CLS clears your command prompt screen. So we got clean screens right here. We got both devices currently plugged into this TP-Link unmanaged switch. Unmanaged because you can't configure ports on this device like a managed switch. Managed switches are more expensive. It's a little bit more than an unmanaged switch. This is basically a plug and play type of switch right here. So if you just need to add in more ports, you don't have enough ports on your home router, you could throw in an unmanaged switch, call it a day. And you'll just plug it up to the uplink port right here. It'll give you 4 ports as an additional. So this is basically a 5-port switch with a uplink port right here, or link/act, whatever. Can't even read it. It's a little dark there. But it's a 5-port gigabit desktop switch. So this Gateway laptop is plugged into port number 1 right here. So with this white thick cable, port 2, the laptop's plugged in with this flat cable here. In-house has a network adapter right here because there is no Ethernet ports on this laptop model at all. You have to use USB-C connectivity or USB, depending on the type of network adapter you want to get. Well, this Gateway, of course, is old and bulky. It has a phone jack and a Ethernet port. What in the world? It is crazy to see this ancient technology still sitting around. But what we're going to do, we're going to discover what the IP addresses is between both machines. So what you can do in a command prompt is ipconfig. And right here, it will tell you, if you follow my mouse on this screen here, there it is right there, your IP address, 169.254.91.178 with the subnet mask of 255.255.0.0. That means that is a 16-bit subnet mask, a 16-bit subnet IP address. So your host address is going to be 169.254.0.0. So that is your network address. That is your network host address. And the second half of this IP address is basically what's assigned to your device. So basically think of it as this is your house and this is the street it lives on. It lives on the street of 169.254, and then your house address is .91.178. So this just kind of helps you understand and break that down. Now, most of the time, it's going to, if you do on your default network settings plugged into a home router, typically it's going to throw you a 192.168.1 or .0. So your host address is going to be the first 3 decibels, while the last one will be your machine. So, but this one is, and then it'll be a subnet mask of 24. So it should be a 255.255.255.0. This, since it's an IPA address, this is what's known as an IPA. It's not connected to a network or nothing. There's no internet running through this device at all. So it's pulling what is known as an IPA IP address. So that's why the 169.254. So going over to the HP over here, we'll do the same thing, ipconfig. Pull up the IP address for this. As you can see, of course, I got multiple different Ethernet types of connections on here, but it's not connected to Wi-Fi because I don't want it to pull all that information. But what you can see here, this is right here what we're looking for, the 169.254.35.88. That tells you that's connected to this device. So this device would have a 169.254 address. I don't know what the remaining addresses would be for this thing. But that's what we'll be pulling with just this here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna ping the addresses. So I'm gonna go ahead and clear this screen here for that laptop just to kind of give it a little bit better viewpoint. But we're gonna ping over here, we're gonna ping this laptop's gonna ping this laptop over here. So again, we'll type in PING for ping. We'll type in the 169.254 dot, and for that laptop, 35.88. And we're going to hit enter. And as you can see right here, we are getting replies from the machine, gives you 4. Now, if you want to, you can do it endless. Hang on, I did that wrong. I think it's -T actually. Hang on. Yeah, -T. So, I don't know why I did -A, but if you do -T, it is going to constantly ping that laptop until there's no connectivity. So here's what I'm going to do to experiment. We're going to unplug that off to the side over here, just kind of showcase because it's connected. But if we unplug it, guess what? As you can see now, it's going to request timed out. And it's going to keep pinging with that request timed out because it lost connection. Now if we plug it back in like so, I can get in there. Nope, that's not it. That is not the right port. There it is. All right. Now it's picking back up. The light came back on the switch, and it should get a reply. There it is. Took it a minute, but there it is. Now it's restored connection to that laptop, and it is continuously pinging the laptop. Hey, we're connected. So I'm going to do a Control-C to stop that. And we're going to do basically the same thing over here, just kind of showcase connectivity for this laptop. So I'm going to do ping 169.254. And for this .91.178, I'm just going to do a regular ping. As you can see, connectivity right over there. But again, if we do a -T at the end of it for continuous pinging, look at that. If you do just the basic ping and address, it'll only give you 4 attempts. Do a -T, it's going to constantly keep going. Again, we're going to showcase by disconnecting the Ethernet. Unplug it. As you can see now, it stops right here. And now it is giving a request timed out down here at the bottom. But if I reconnect it, now it's given a destination unreachable. Give it a minute. It should straighten out over here. Still says unreachable. Come on. Come on. You got connectivity. Let's go. Let's go. Good Lord. It should be working. It really should be. All right, we're going to stop that real quick. Let's see if we just ping it by itself again. We'll just hit ping again. It's still saying unreachable. This is a good example of troubleshooting. All right, we're going to stop again. Oh, there it goes. It's slow. Well, you also have to keep in mind the Gateway laptop is older, so it takes a minute. But But now we're getting good reports back over here. So it just took a moment for everything to reconnect again. So that's pretty awesome right there. It's a good lab experiment just to showcase the connectivity between two laptops and two devices using an unmanaged switch connected both with Ethernet cabling and of course using ipconfig to figure out, hey, what's the IP addresses for these machines. And then we did ping to ping those IP addresses. We did a ping-t to showcase continuous ping, and also of course to clear the screen, you know. There you go. But that's it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourselves a great day and take care.